Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Continuing lecture number 15, we were discussing about this simply supported beam carrying a load P at midpoint. So first of all, we will draw a field by diagram, and this is direction RA, RB. To determine this, we will apply at this y-axis along this summation of all forces along y-axis should be 0. So axis can be shown like this. So summation of all forces along y-axis should be 0. RA plus RB should equal to P. By applying this, summation of all moment at point A should be 0, and these are equations of equilibrium. So at A point, this is the point. So RB into whole length L, that is counterclockwise positive, minus P into L by 2, the clockwise negative. So RB is P by 2. By putting here this value, we will get RA P by 2. So both will be same. So we will consider two sections. Section 1 and these are positive beam convention. So V here is positive, M at this right side of section, M in this way is positive. So section 1 so we have considered here 1 this is M, this is X. So summation of forces y along y summation of forces along y axis should be 0. So that will say RA should be equal to B. Obviously B is shear force, and summation of all moment at section AA 1 should be 0. For that, M is positive counterclockwise minus R into X. M is equal to RAX. So by putting the value of RA, M is equal to P by 2 into X, and this is valid for this section was valid for from 0 to L by 2. In MM we normally prefer left side forces, so we have considered this left side. In section 2 so that is drawn here, that is beyond P. So this is RA, P, and V and M are shown positive here. Summation of all moment at section 2 should be 0. For that, minus, this is clockwise, minus RA into X plus P into X minus L by 2 plus M, because M is positive and V is passing through it, so there will be no contribution of V in producing moment. It is equal to 0. So M will be equal to, by simplifying, P by 2 into L minus X, and it is valid from half of length to full L by 2 to L. X will vary between these values. For section 1 becomes this one becomes, by putting the value of M, minus EI d square by over d square is equal to Px by 2, that is this one. For section 1 integrating will give us minus EI dy over dx is equal to Px square over P by 2 into x square by 2 plus C1, that is equation 1. Again integrating, minus EIy is equal to P by 2 into x cube over 2 into 3, that is integration, x cube by 3 plus C1 into x plus C2, that is equation B. Now section 2 at second section, what we will do, we will just put this instead of M. So minus EI d square by over dx square is equal to P by 2 into L minus X. Integrating will give us minus EI into dy over dx is equal to P by 2 into Lx minus x square by 2 plus C3, that is equation C. Again integrating will give us minus EI into y is equal to P by 2 into Lx square over 2 minus x cube by 6. Actually we are taking the integration, x square by 2, x cube by 2 by 3 into 2 again already existing, so will be 6 plus C3x plus C4, that is equation D. So when there are two sections, we are getting 4 equations. For 1 y, at y is equal to y slope This is our beam, this beam. At this deflection is 0, y 0, at x is equal to 0. So that is the boundary condition. So when we put this in equations, so b give us, so this is b, c2 is equal to for section 2 to y 0 at x is equal to l. At this point we are discussing at this point, this, so at this deflection should be 0, and here x is equal to l. So by putting this value, it is 0 into p by 2 into l cube by 2, because this is l, and l cube by 6 plus c3 into l plus c4. So we will get this equation I, that is 0 equal to pl square over 6 plus c3l plus c4. When load not at middle, then we equate a and c at common point, and this is continuity condition. In this x is equal to l by 2 is common point. So ei y at x equal to l by 2, that is common point, is equal to p over 12 l cube over 8 plus c1 into l. That is this. When you put here value of l by 2, you will get this result. So after simplifying will give us minus ei y at x equal to l by 2 is equal to pl. So equation a and c. So equation a, first of all, this equation a, at this equation a and a, but here this equation is this equation that is involving c1. So this is this one, b equation. We are putting in this b equation p by 2 into p by 12 actually into x is equal to l by 2, so that will be l plus c1. So in equation b, this is from equation b, so this will be result minus ei, and when we put in equation d, this will be the result. But just put the values and you will get this equation b. So equation a and equation b, these side are equal, so these should also be equal. When we equate, we will get this equation 2. And for deflection we will do same continuity, but first of all we have done for b and d. Now we will do for a and c. And what is the common point? That is x is equal to l by 2. So we have put it here. For in this a, we have got this equation c. When you put in this equation in this d in this c equation, you will get this small d equation. So again equating these will give us equation 3. So we have 3 equations, 1, 2 and 3. So second and third are gained from continuity equations. So one will give this, second will give this, third will give this. By 1, 2 and 3 we find c1, c2, c3, c1, and 2 loads, 3 sections, 6. Here in this problem there was only one force p, so there were 2 sections and 4 unknowns. But when 2 loads are there, there will be 3 sections and c constant. And this method is only for simple problem, because when there are multiple loads, it will be very very tedious and exhausting method. So for our solution of this, we will get by having Macaulay's method. In Macaulay's method, in applying Macaulay's method, the following rules should be observed. Write the bending moment expression for a point in the last portion of the beam in the right by taking moment to the left of it. So actually if this is beam, we will take last section and we consider all this left side of this section. We will take this section at the right, we will take all the lefts into count. By taking moment to the left of the point to cover the bending moment condition for the whole length of the beam. So this will cover whole length from here to here. x vary from 0 to L whole length beam with discontinuous loading point load and having the discontinuous where there are discontinuity of loading on the beam integrates the expression as we should have a square bracket x minus a x minus if this length is a so x minus a in the form, and when you have to integrate this we will write in this form, and when we have to integrate we will integrate whole, we will take this as a unit, so whole integration will be x minus a square by 2. The square brackets used to denote such a term in such a term is rejected when on substitution of value of x if the quantity inside the square bracket becomes negative or 0, so we will discard this. So when you put x less than a, so this will be discarded. Applied couples acting on beam should be expressed in the form like m into x minus a power 0, and integration will be done by considering this as a unity, so it will be x minus a 1 over 1 integration. Uniformly distributed load must be made to extend to the right hand of the beam and negative load introduced for a kilogram. So if this was the original load, we have introduced here with this upward load. These should be upward. So for a simply supported beam, again we are considering the beam reaction we have find out, and that is it is symmetrical. P by 2 will be here, so we will have a section at the most right side, and that is this one where section 1 we are considering and taking all the things that are negative that are at the left side, so we are taking all those things, and at this section according to sign convention these are positive. According to sign convention these sign convention is v is positive, m is positive, so we are taking this v as positive, this is v positive, and m also positive. So taking the moment at section mm, so summation of moment at section mm should be 0 by writing, and anti-clock is positive, m is positive, p will also positive, p into, and now here this discontinuity was there, so we are writing this term in square brackets, p into x minus l by 2, and square bracket are there. We are not multiplying p inside, we are taking this as a unity, and it will be important while integrating, minus ra into x, that is negative, so m can be written as m is equal to rax minus p into x minus l by 2. Since this is equal to this, putting here integrating, so rax square by 2 minus, this is important, p into, we are taking this as unity, x minus l by 2 whole square by 2 plus c1, integrating again ei and vi by rax cube over 6 minus p into x minus l by 2 cube over 6 plus c1 into x plus c2. Here again we are taking this as a unity, a unit term, single within the square brackets. Boundary condition x is equal to 0, and when x is equal to 0 y is 0, and put this in this equation. In this equation we are getting c2 0. Here remember we have only two constant integration, not 4 as in double integration method, so this will obviously reduce our work and make it easy. So c2 is 0 at x is equal to l, at this boundary condition, at this, when x is equal to l, again slope is, again deflection is 0 y 0, so put it in again this equation, in this equation it will give us, and here c2 is 0, we have found out here, so by putting this value we will get c1 is equal to minus pl square over 16. So now equation s2 becomes minus ei by putting the value this, minus eiy is equal to px cube over 12 minus p over 12 into x minus l by 2 cube minus PL square x over 16. Deflection at x is equal to L by 2. When you put L by 2, this will be discarded. This term will be discarded. Remaining will be here, and answer will be y at mid is equal to PL cube over 48 EI. So that was deflection of beam. If you want to find the slope of the beam, just put here the value of C1 in this equation, and this dy over dx will give the value of theta. So this is deflection, and slope you can find out here. So this is all from the Michaelis method. It is very easy to find out. So have for practicing, you should consider this case: beam fixed at each end carrying a point line, and you have to apply Michaelis method at the moment, at this stage. So thank you very much.